Look at this, can't be bad. The sun's out at long last, and John's come to join us for a cuppa. He's treated us to a new bench. Look at that, brand new spanking new bench outside our boat, so we can sit and have our morning tea.
Good, aren't they? Yeah.
I think some of the higher boats are out, apart from Lazy Days. That's the day boat there, that's waiting to go out.
Didn't she keep an hold of
Oh, sorry, the same as last year. Yeah, I'm not sure. Someone said they probably are if they use the same.
Yeah.
So does Dad tend to hang around until the babies are a bit more grown?
And then
Morning,
they get to
Dave.
a certain age and he attacks them.
Oh. That's just super cute.
Some of them guys saying the other day that
No.
Look at this lot. First thing in the morning, coffee by the canal. Can't be bad. Here we are, the whole family's in the water now. Going for a morning swim. That is just so super cute. There's the nest. The babies are under mum there. I don't know if you can see them. Dad's over there. Okay, so I don't know if you saw in the other video, but the glue idea didn't work, where we put the boards up for the TV to be screwed into. So what Lee's going to do now, we've just taken out a bit more spray foam. Unfortunately, I chopped a bit too much out, so some of the steel was exposed, so Lee's just filling that in. And then Lee's going to run, I'll come around this side. So Lee's going to run some battens across here. I'll move back. Across here. So when the tongue and groove goes on the top, it'll be something to screw into when we put the TV bracket on there. Is that right?
Yeah, it's a bit of this ply.
Yeah, we can use a bit of that ply.
So it fits in between there, screw it either side.
Yeah.
And then we'll fill that gap there.
Yeah.
It won't matter where we're screwing, we'll have somewhere to bite to.
Yeah. Okay, as you can see, we've done the tongue and groove up to here. We can't really go any further than that this week because we need to get another sheet of marine ply to go down in the bathroom area. So we need to get that delivered for the next time we come up. So we've gone as far as we can this side. So what we've decided to have to do is have a go at mirroring what Dave did here yesterday with this sheet of ply on the stern. So we think, or Lee thinks he can remember how it's done. So we're going to give it a whirl anyway. So wish us luck.
Give it a go.
Give it a go. What could happen? What can go wrong?
We have to buy another sheet.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll put it on time lapse anyway, so we won't bore you with our umming and ahhing.
Right, well, my first panel at the end here, all done.
You've done a brilliant job.
So that's all nice and tight. Just taken the made a cut out for the fridge, the 12-volt fridge. Yeah, that's actually gone quite well. Yeah, so we can now carry on down this side below the gunnels. The reason we've stopped over that side is because we need to get a sheet of ply for the floor.
Yeah.
So we can only go so far. So we thought we might as well make a start this side, get to that point, and then when we're next back up, we'll have a delivery for the ply, get that down, and then we can crack on down further.
So, off for a carvery?
Yeah, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Why not? Good morning. Day 3. Is it day 3 or 4?
4.
Day 4. Right, so as you know, yesterday we finished doing this last sheet behind here. That's all done, and that's stayed up. So
which
that's
we're
the
very
result.
proud of.
Yeah, so today what we're going to do is carry on with the tongue and grooved boards along this side, the port side. I can't remember if we said why we stopped that side.
Yes, we've said it, yeah.
So we're only going to get another 2 on, and then we might look at trying to start lining the top. But
There's a couple of problems there, of course.
yeah, well, I mean, one is the when I put these battens up like a stud, I missed a batten out. And that batten, Sod's Law, is the one that would fit the full length of a 8-foot sheet. So I think what we're going to have to do is the first sheet is cut it slightly short so that it sits on that one and then continue. And I think it works out afterwards, but yeah, just a bit annoying.
I don't think we explained about the window liners either, did we?
Oh yeah, so the wind, yeah. So we're not going to have window liners.
Because we can't.
Because we can't. Well, we could, but it'll cause us a lot of hassle.
Yeah.
So, because these battens are 25mm thick and they're straight on the steel, once these windows are in, as you can see, if we put the 9mm ply against that, they're flush. Oops. It looks better that way. So you can see they're flush.
Yeah.
So we can't have liners because they're going to be obviously very proud. So we've come up with an idea.
Or our neighbours come up with an idea, Dave.
Dave Potter's come up with is a little bit like
Little diagram
that.
there.
So like a rubber seal, which just pushes in to the gap that there'll be once that spray foam's back, and then that will seal it like so. So we got to cut these very, very close.
So we'll just have like a black trim around it, basically, like rubber trim, won't we?
Yeah.
Bit like a car window.
We need something that's flexible because obviously we've got these curves here. So we want something that's going to nicely run round. So, and then obviously we've got the portholes. So that's going to be complete. So it needs something flexible, but will also obviously seal. So yeah, so problems arise as you move on, especially in our little world, because we don't know what we're doing. So yeah, before we do start this, obviously these have got to be chopped back as well into the spray foam here. So we've got that to do as well. But again, I don't know how far we'll get with that, and if that becomes too much of a problem, we might revert to something we know we can do and then finishing off some of this battening. Further up.
So leave with good confidence.
Yeah. So yeah. So that's it. That's kind of the plan for today.
Until next time.
Yeah, so here we go. Right, as good as I did yesterday, or I thought I did yesterday, for this panel, I made a little bit of a mistake, which I will show you. I thought I'd centred this. I thought I'd centred this plywood panel on this batten behind here, with a little mark here. But what I'd done, and I hadn't realised, obviously my eye had blended in with this insulation, and I'd made the batten wider. So what's happened is I haven't got quite as much of the batten to fit this panel onto the batten there. It's quite tight, as you can see.
Because it's the ridge at the end, isn't it, that's the problem?
Also the ridge is the problem for screwing into. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that off with a jigsaw straight down there, give me a flat edge, which because I'm over this end, it means that the batten that side I've gone too far over on that batten, that end, and I'll be stuck again with the next sheet with very little batten to screw into for the sheet afterwards. So yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to rip that off there, and then that will pull the sheet down a little bit further, so it gives me half of the batten that end, so both sheets I can screw onto the batten. So I'll get away with it on here anyway, but yeah, so one of my little mistakes.
Okay, so we've gone as far as we can today. Can't see it on that side because all our bits are in the front, but I think that we're really pleased with that. That's looking really good. We might put some roof battens on in a minute. Lee's gone outside to have a little break because his back's aching a bit from all the bending, so he's just gone out to stretch for a little bit, so have a little break. Okay, so we're nearly done for the weekend. Lee's just putting up a few roof battens ready to put the ceiling onto. So I just wanted to do a few of those before we go. I've been busy packing the car up, ready to go home. Gonna bank holiday Monday. It's gonna be a nightmare, I'm sure. But anyway, it's one of those things. So anyway, we'll leave it there and we'll see you next time.